A nice pass, a nice play, brought under control. A beautiful save. A beautiful save from the goalkeeper. Two spectacular saves in less than a minute from the both ends. The Blue Angels replying right after Watanga. And okay, let's talk quickly to the president of Tuni FC. Sir, could you just welcome to Spoon and Fabric TV?
Welcome, thanks. It's my pleasure being here with you.
Okay, you just defeated Mighty Barrow. Post-match penalty, you are second division team, Mighty Barrow is a first division team. And of course, you've been up for a very long time due to COVID and all of that. You're back winning your first off-season, but how be a competitive match? How do you feel?
I feel very good. Why should that you know that they just ended notified league. Tuni FC were tapping the second division and Mighty Barrow also tapping the first division as well. So coming here today, we actually got prepared when we saw the feature. We've been preparing, but it was a good game. We expected, a victory, and but here we go, we got it.
Okay, so moving on. Football has not been played. You're back. I'm sure you're glad that you're not playing football. But what are your expectations after the long break and things are now starting to unfold?
We tell God thank you that we are back again. We actually been waiting to play football as soon as the LFA, the national government, released the ban on football. We pick up strength, we start practicing. I think you saw the team today, the team is fit. Playing against Barrow, I think you saw the boys. They actually play and the game was competitive.
Okay, so what's next for Tuni FC? The league is a couple of weeks away, say 2 weeks away. Are you prepared to begin from where you left off as leaders of the second division? Now that league was, league was nullified. Are you coming back with more vigor, even though COVID-19 stepped in and put you back because you were heading for the first division?
We are more than prepared right now as I speak to you, because we also felt bad leading the table and then the league being notified. We are coming back with everything, and we want to rest assure our fans and our supporters that we will do more than what we did last season. For this identical league season, we're going to do more. We are putting everything to make sure we win all of our game, and I can rest assure you that we will get the championship this season.
And of course, hope to see you in the first division.
Thank you very much. I will be there.
All right, and that's the president of the winning side today, Tuni FC. Of course, he's joyful that he has won his match against Mighty Barrow. And so let's go now to the field of play. I hope that we can have the listing of the two teams. But right now, the number 6 man. This guy, he looks too heavy, but he's in it. He looks very big. The man wearing the jersey 6, he looks like actually a rugby player, rather than a football player. But of course, he's playing football, so it means he's a football player, not a rugby player, though. Okay, so let's. A player of Blue Angel is down. And all right, he's taking a true pass, twatted, Watanga, all in yellow, with a touch of a red, spotted red with black numbers on the back. Yellow, a touch of red hooves to match. As the name implies, Mighty Blue Angels are clad up in the dominant blue, of course, with touches of white, because they're the Blue Angels now, so I'm sure that's why they're wearing a dominant blue in this match. They're playing home. The boys in the half, the number 21 now. Sorry, I will be giving you the names. I'm not too familiar with them yet. I'm sure I will be as soon as I get the teams listing. Listing of the two teams. All right. We go. Is a throw deep in the half of Watanga. Andy Kwame, who is the Deputy Minister for Sports, is also the president for Watanga, and I have Garrison Nkomdia. He is a sports journalist, and he's here. He's going to be giving some analysis of happenings here. Garrison, Watanga, of course, has signed a lot of players. I see a lot of big players joining the jersey of Watanga. People like Arvin McConnell and all from LPRC, others, they're all now with Watanga. I mean, so we expect much of them.
Yeah, they spent a couple of bucks in this transfer window, especially Matthew Julitua as coach coming back to the team after they spelled with Nima United. He brought in, remember the first time when he returned from Malaysia, he brought in less of 19 coming, less of AC people to the team. Before last season, they were able to bring in Abba Kofa from Catchway FC, the high goal scorer for Catchway FC. Also, it was
this should be a goal. This should be a goal. Again, and that's.
We were also able to bring on Saki, who were interested in 18. So they have been bringing a couple of players. Festus Logan was last season high goal scorer before the league call off for them. So they are used to it, especially with the legs of Julitua as coach. He also like to use the big names, the big names. Like B Martin, I think in terms of competitiveness with the big names this season, I think Watanga and B Martin are the biggest money spending in the first division league.
All right, but that was a close miss by Watanga, and the player had all the time in the world to, steady himself and put the ball at the back of the net. Instead, he fired straight at the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think since the kick off, that one thing we have been seeing. The couple of goals scored when you watch it, I don't want to compare both of them, but the Premiership, the first opening 2 weeks, they've been scoring a couple of goals as well. The strikers been on fire. Carl Lewis, he scored a couple of goals for Everton. I think Musa Kebe against Ketchway, he could have scored 4 to 5 goals right in the 6-yard box. We made anyway. It's an age-old problem. I don't know if the coaches, the technical staff of the various team, can make that capitalization in terms of capitalize on our mistake in terms of finishing on top. But it was an opportunity he could have utilized, put the team ahead against Blue Angel. Not much talk about Blue Angel since they won the FA Cup. They have been struggling in the second division league. They also spent a couple of catch season before last. But I think Watanga had a greatest opportunity since the game kick off, the biggest miss of the night.
Okay, so Garrison is here. The Blue Angels are working the ball, trying to get up pitch, putting together a string of passes. A nice one. A head up intended for a teammate, but the goalkeeper was up to that task. Collected it. Played that. And let's see. Watanga now trying to split the midfield. But that player was dispossessed. And the two players, there were a lack of communication. But Blue Angels with it. And of course, it's still 0-0. The other game ended 0-0 the same way. The score is Watanga with all of the big names. Of course, Watanga and Beer Mountain are the two teams that have brought a whole lot of players. A mispass collected by Watanga. This Rugby looking like midfielder. He is in the midfield distributed. That was a mispass collected by the defense of Blue Angel, and they're now playing their way. The man wearing jersey number 15 plays it there for his left back. a post through pass, a long one, a switch of play. But that defender tracking back for Watanga. Puts the ball behind the goal line. And so it will be a goal kick. I mean, a corner kick. I think this is the first four. The first four Blue Angels. Blue Angels is a very old team. They've been around for a very long time. They've tasted the first division. The kick is taken. The goalkeeper chases after that one. His defender clears. That Watanga player was sandwiched between two Blue Angel players, and the referee thought that was unfair, and so he sounded his whistle. So Watanga will now work the way out of their defense. Michael Solomon, who's been assisting me here, is working on bringing out the list. In the meantime, Watanga is attacking. This right back player makes a run. He gets a true pass, waits, try to dribble. You see on it. Miss pass, collected there by that midfield engine, it seems, of all right, so let's see.
I think Julie Twell have swapped Didier Sosa, official central back role. You see in the game he playing the holding position. Tia Dene and Avi Moncona have been playing the central defense for the national team. So
and they understand one another, Tia Dennis and Alvin McConnell.
So I think the introduction have created a space for Sosa to play.
And so Sosa is playing a holding midfield position. Okay. And Sosa, by the way, is that player now on the ball. It's Didier Sosa. He is an Ivorian, I understand. All right, a long one. Meant for that player who tracks it beautifully. But of course, nice defending. He was interrupted fairly though. And yes, the partnership of Tia Dennis and Arvin McConnell, they both played in central defense for the senior national team of Liberia, time in, time out. And here they are on the same team. Of course, the two players also played for BYC before. Arvin McConnell also had a spell with Liscard FC. I can't say that for, and that's Arvin McConnell, who just gave a back pass to his goalkeeper. McConnell with it. Again, a long one intended for this. The passes, I don't know, but a beautiful Matthew Junitue's strategy is working a true one. Nice defending. It was a nice tackle, Garrison, because you have to be careful when you go in with those kinds of tackles, in those kinds of positions, because a mistake and you don't get the ball, you get the player. Of course, the referee is going to point to the spot.
Yeah, children, I think we're partially clear by being aware the central defender of Blue Angel. He tried, slashing the ball off his defense, but only to fall into the legs of that's the man, Jackie and River Saki. Good start for Watanga. They are using the flanks. It's usually being done when you watch Julie Twell style of play. Like I told you, Professor Logan scored up to 9 goals last season for Watanga. He also scored from the flank, so he has been a fantastic player. I think their strength also lies from the flank, from their right and left wing. Another hell up again from River Saki. So they will play most of the ball in this back from the wing backs. That's the number 2, the 3, and the 11, and 7 position.
Watanga piling the pressure is still in there. Beautiful footwork again. That player goes down, but I think it's too easy. It's too easy for the liking of the referee. So the Blue Angels will work their way up now. And as Garrison said, Watanga's tactics the play, and then the two wing back, of course, make the run. As you see now, he wants to make another run, but of course, watch the play, make the run from the side, and the boy is saying there he goes. I'm sure it's going to be played to him again, and that player is offside.
I think Eric Bravos, he has been with him as W coach before 2 seasons ago. I think he really need to observe his team, the back four, especially the 2 and the 3. That's the wing back, the left back and the right back. They are going too deep, and you don't want to play a Watanga who have fast player with speed and just give them edge up front. Rupert Saki and the less of
Festus.
They are 2 classic players. They have the ability to cause any problem for your defense, especially with their speed and strength. Blue Angel, every Rabon technically his team needs to observe on the wings.
All right. That should be a foul, but again, physical. And that player again makes a run. He was hit, but advantage is allowed. And a 2-4 stomping. But the referee says, nothing happening. You guys go on. And so play continues. A nice run through, but I'm sure it's going to fall into the hand of the goalkeeper. That should have been avoided. I think that is a foul on the goalkeeper, because the goalkeeper had the ball covered. The player came. There was no way he was going to get that ball. He should have avoided colliding with the goalkeeper, but instead he just went head on into the goalkeeper. I think that should be a foul, and if it is deliberate, as seen by the match officials, the player of a Blue Angel should be booked.
Central referee Roger Brown serving as central referee, experience as well. I think it was a regular foul on goalkeeper Ture Noah from this player of Blue Angel. He saw the goalkeeper taking possession of the ball and recklessly in his own half. I think there was no detour into attack from Watanga on the side of Blue Angel. But again, sometimes this is how one football plays. Sometimes reckless play. I think the referee in terms of George, that's Roger Branch, you see to give him some caution so that he can be understand that this game is a game of love. It's not a game of recklessness. It's not a game of bizarre football. This is a fantastic football. I think again there was no attempt or no hurry for him to commit a foul. His team Blue Angel will never in any dangerous zone against Watanga.
All right, so he came off worse as the goalkeeper is back, and that player is still receiving treatment there on the side. As we resume play, this is Spoon and Fabric TV coming to you from the Antoinette Tottenham Stadium off-season Liberia Football Association tournament ahead of the kickoff to the Orange National League, which of course will begin from the 24th of October. So it's just in 9 days time, in less than in just a little over a week, that the National League, which was halted due to coronavirus and they nullified, if you may, since March, football activities have come to a grind in the Liberia. So we've just started with the green of the signals for the football authorities to put in place every necessary health procedure so that football can be played. Again, the flank is being used by Matthew Julutwe, but this time around was cut off by that defender, and the goalkeeper boots it out of touch for a throw-in for Watanga, who've been dominant. I'm sure we expect them to be dominant with the caliber of players that they are parading, but they're still being kept at bay by the Mighty Blue Angels. So the score is still 0-0, 0-0. Blue Angels now working their way from the defense. Still with it. The boys in blue. like Chelsea. The flag is up. It's offside.
One thing I observed with the forward lineup of Blue Angels, the name Yuri Barry is a hustle name from his day with Lofa Kante, where on the pitch in the National Kante Sports League, going to MIGHTBLUE. And when playing in the LFA, he traveled with the team to the WAFU competition in Senegal when we were booted off the competition. Yuri is like playing very deep. You see Yuri come at the first tier of the pitch. That's in the defense to collect ball and do the distribution. I think Kato Bakole, the captain of Blue Angels, should be the one distributing the ball. You see Yuri is always coming down. So in terms of the team, there's no much numbers in front of goal for Watanga. You don't want to play a Watanga with the experience of Tia Dene and Avi Mokoda, who have played international football for a couple of years with a lesser man in attack.
Okay, so the coach of Eric of Watanga's tactics is to play deep and then counter, perhaps, so he has more men always behind the ball, fewer men up, and when they're on the ball, they can now launch a very fast counter, hoping that the striker can hold the ball up for them. And that ball is the defense of Blue Angels overworking. They're overworking, and if it continues like this, they might just crumble. I don't think they can stand the pressure for the next 90 minutes, and that will be a mountain to climb, looking at the sort of pressure being piled on them by your Watanga. It's a throw in the half of Watanga for Blue Angels. It's taking. The ball is spread in the center. Poor pass. Watanga collects, passing the ball fast around, moving the ball fast. It comes to this right back who's playing pretty well, involving most of the attacks from Watanga. That's Didius Sosa. Sosa onto this number 3. That player tried to dribble. It was stopped. And Watanga is beaten. So Didius Sosa went in there very hard. Very, very hard. He went in with his...
First place, dangerous attempt. I think the referee have cautioned him to warm down a little bit, although no card have been shown in this match. But I think Didio, it was reckless on the part of Didio.
Very reckless tackle.
Most of the play, Children has been playing towards the VIP end. That's the place towards the VIP end. If you check to the right-hand side where Rufus Saki were interested in number 8, most of the balls, statistically, they haven't been playing on that side of the field. They always play to this left back who will control later on. Sosa will farm him. He will farm his name Abakopan in the game. They get few balls who have been moving towards the Rufus Saki end.
Okay.
I think they can make use of all of the both wing as well. They are just playing one way and one-sided game as well.
Watanga. Festus. Try to go it alone. No way. He comes back. Sosa. There's my one. Sosa in the box. He does. He does. Dances over. Dances again. His teammate. He was close to it. And that's Barry. Barry was just fouled. And Barry, of course, is not getting the service he needs, so he's tracking back to see if he can get any mix of things. Watanga now in their half, working it out. It sends back. And that's a that was a risky play there from Watanga, but the guys are full of confidence. So at this moment, when you're playing the game and you have such confidence, you can do anything you want to do. And that's why Watanga seems to be doing here in this off-season match. Watanga with it. It's cut off. Of course, the biggest win for the day was in the female division with determined girls who have made some huge transformation in terms of purchases. They have a caliber of international players as well. They defeated Ambassador. It's a strike, beautiful strike. And, a couple of yards out from the face of goal. So as I was saying, determined girls won today 4-0 against Ambassadors. In the female category, it seems that ball, according to the referee's scheme, or must have deflected for a corner. So Watanga will now be getting a corner. It's up for the goalkeeper. Oh. But the ball traveled outside, so it came from an outside position, so it's no problem. It would have been no problem.
Go ahead, go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
Let's see. It's a foul. Watanga will now take it.
You're not getting the result.
Okay. All right, let's see what happens. Watanga working it gingerly in their half, controlling the game, the pace and everything, confident they're playing. That player loses out. That's what I was talking about, being confident or overconfident. You can be confident, but being overconfident at times might just rob you off. Like the player losing the ball there in the third tier. And again, Watanga, Mighty Blue Angels deploying lesser men up front, or that would have been trouble for Watanga.
Yeah, children, in such game, that's the weaker side. We have those few chances in the game. Can they utilize? That's another question. We saw they had the opportunity, but lesser men up front. These are the few chances in the game, and they have to lose. I think two things: either they play from the break, or Zé Watanga has to go deep and play from the break. Either you use your strength, use in defense, cut off Bakola, or Euro Barry can also do the damage for them against Watanga. But in this big game, they have to observe. I think they are decent in terms of the defense. They are yet to consider goal in the middle part of the first half. They just show that technically maybe every Bravo player is working against Watanga, who have lots of top large player and experienced player in that team.
All right, this is Spoon and Fabric TV, and we're live coming to you from the Antoinette at Tottenham Stadium here in downtown Monrovia. The flag is up. And I've been looking at this player with the number 6 jersey who looks like a rugby player for Watanga. He's so big in the midfield. And there he is making a run. But he seems to be he's good, like a rugby player. Or maybe he looks like Adama Traore. Adama Traore of Wolverhampton Wanderers, and of course he has made his debut and was very, very, very much a delight to watch against. In the match Spain played, Spain lost that match to Ukraine, in Kiev. But Adama Traore was one of the best players on the night for Spain, with so much strength and so much speed and all of that. But let's see what happens here. An in-swinger, and that defender was fouled. Spoon Fabric TV from the ATS, as it is affectionately called, the Anthony Tottenham Stadium. A low kick. A nice through pass for this left back. Wearing jersey number 21, trying to get it back. DA Sosa wins it up. Gives it back to his midfielder. Sosa gets a return. He's going to put up this I'm sure that was not.
I think the intention was good, but the execution was good. He intended to link the ball up for Abbott, but the ball didn't go directly. It just passed the goal line, making Watanga
all right, so Adiyah Sosa losing the ball there through a missed pass, coming back, winning the ball for his side, working over plus. But of course, I think coming from Matthew, Junior 20, I knew exactly why he placed Sosa, who is a center defender, to play as a holding midfielder because of his work ethics. And we have two experience. In fact, the three of them should be very experienced. DA Sosa has been playing around for a couple of years now. And of course, Tia Dennis, as well as Alvin Cornell, they're all matured. And that player, the stretcher is now being carried. And I see Tia Dennis, who was once the captain of the national team of Liberia, wearing jersey number 2 here, having some water to drink. And Coach Julie Tua is having a word or two with him, as well as his defensive partner, Alvin Cornell. So now they take advantage of the break. Unfortunately, a player of Watanga is really stretched out. So for the moment, Watanga is down 10 men. He's going to strike it straight. I know that, but it's not going to be a good one. We aside from one or two players like this guy from Leska FC, Sekou Sharif, who is affectionately known as ball passer, and one or two other players, we really don't have those free kick specialists in our game.
Yeah, sure, children, that being a also problem, especially set pieces in our national team game, where we have far on the arc for somebody to convert from that position with a free kick. It's always been difficult. When you have just one or two persons, I can confirm Sekou Sherry. He played the LFA, basically won the league. That's the FA Cup and the League Cup. He went on to score 10 goals in the league. 7 of that goal came from a spot kick, that's a free kick on the arc. So to tell you, he's been excellent. We hope that we can have couple of from such position.
All right, Watanga. Having much more possession, not making use. I don't know if Matthew Julutue is thinking about making an early substitution in the first half. I see two players going to warm up, but they must defend this ball now against Blue Angels. They've done that perfectly as they take their time to bring it upfield. All right, sort of touch across the goal line to throw. Arsene Wenger, of course, famously of Arsenal, And now a pundit of the game is suggesting, in fact, that throw-ins be cancelled. Throw-in be cancelled, and now that player took the ball off his teammate. That's a beautiful strike, beautiful goal. Nice strike, nice goal. And it is this rugby-like player I was talking about, wearing jersey number 6.
In the process, he was brought back. We saw Professor Logan jogging for him. But Julitua, he confirmed that he told Julitua that he can make it. And Julitua giving you a pack on the back, get in and take a solo drive. That's what we want to see in our league. You know, most of our players, we always play in the area circle. We have to start kicking from outside the 18-yard, and he just used a lot. The defense of Blue Angel was good defending him from the area, from the crossbar. But you have given a surprise package, and the surprise package have resulted into the first goal, breaking the tailor in this match.
All right, so they were knocking. The door is finally been opened to them, and they've taken the lead here. Watanga, the dominant in this first half against the mighty Blue Angel, but they're not so mighty now as they trail by a goal to 0. That was a foul. And the yellow card is bandage. All right. It's going to be a goal kick. The ball deflected after an attempt to clear by a defender there of Watanga. It's a long one. It's headed. Another head up. And the players are going in leg stretch, trying to win the ball. As Watanga will try to do everything to come back in this game. Well,
Barry had the opportunity to level things up again, maybe probably because of the body size.
That was a half chance.
Yeah, half chance.
That was a